All right. Hey again, everybody. Let's take a look at the new usage metrics area built into the studio. To access it, you're going to go to the project menu and select project usage. This screen shows you real-time usage. Anytime you come here, it will automatically be getting updated. You can see it's broken into two sections. So the first section is the monthly usage, which resets each period. So if you're on the Explore plan, it'll reset on the first of every month. If you're on a launch or a pro plan, it will reset on your next billing date. In the monthly usage section, we have bandwidth and server-side API calls. Bandwidth includes 3 different metrics that roll up into one overall bandwidth metric: page loads, data records, and server-side API calls. So for page loads, you can see that we've had 323 page loads for a total of 369 megabytes. The larger the things on your page, the more bandwidth this is going to consume. For data records, the calculation is similar. When records are brought to the page, the total size of those records is calculated into this metric. So the quantity of data records in this metric is not considered. It's just the overall size. And then for server-side API calls, the amount consumed is dependent on the size of the request going out and the response coming back from the API you're calling. Then the second metric is tracking the quantity of API calls that are run through the server side. With the Explore plan for free, you get 5,000 API calls per month. So let's move on to the second section, which is storage. This section consists of 3 metrics: data records, user files, and project storage. These 3 do not reset every month because they're persistent. So the first one is the quantity of records that you have, which in the Explore plan, you get 20,000 records included for free. For user files, these are the files or documents or images that are uploaded by your end user. So these are not things that are inside of your media library that you upload in the studio. These are things that if you put, for instance, an image uploader on a page in your project for your users to use, those will count towards this total. And on the free plan, you get 1 gigabyte included. And then project storage is the total sum of all the storage required to hold your project. So that's a combination of the pages, the elements, the documents and images and things that are in your media library. It's literally the summation of your project. So this is actually the SaaS starter project template that I used here. And you can see we're only at 15% of the free limit. Now, these do update automatically, but if you'd like to at any time, you can always click this and it will go and recalculate all of the project usage to see if anything has been updated since the last time it ran. Let's talk about overages. If you're on the Explore plan, which is the free plan, and any of these metrics go over limit, what that means is that the live preview will no longer be accessible until you upgrade, or if it's the bandwidth or server-side API call that goes over, then when it resets on the first of the month, you'll then be able to access the live preview. For the storage section, for data records, user files, and project storage, if any of these get over limit, you will have to upgrade the project or remove files, remove data records, and so on in order to bring the live preview back. The same situation applies to projects that are not upgraded onto a plan, but have the pro features because of the Studio Pass held in the wallet of the user. For projects that are upgraded to a paid plan, when an overage occurs, nothing will change at all for your end users or for you in the live preview or for anything regarding that project. What will happen though is at the end of the billing period, the overage amounts will be billed to the same card that's billed for the regular subscription. If you're on launch and that happens, it may be worthwhile to upgrade to Pro because you'll also get all of the features and benefits of Pro at the same time in addition to the additional usage. One other thing to note here, there are email alerts that go out whenever you're about to hit usage limits and when you actually do hit usage limits. So at 80% of usage of any of these metrics, you will receive an email that says This project has hit 80% for this period, and another email when it gets to 100%. So you know whenever you're going over. There's also a notification at the top of the studio. It'll tell you you're over limit on this project. So that's it for the new usage area. Thanks for watching.